r/AskReddit. Noslin says, do you believe in the paranormal, ghosts, demons etc.? Why not? Davos Lost Fingers says, I do not. I base my opinion on that I watched every episode of Ghost Hunters and they've never found a single ghost. Ono_spaghetti_o says, and they go out of their way to find one. OK Cat 8959 says, well, the ghosts know this and refuse to show themselves for those ghost hunter people. Stander 1979 says, I'm a skeptic that dearly wants to be wrong. I love going on ghost tours. I've been on some around the world. And I regularly convince myself that the strange noises my house makes at night are a ghost. I'm here for it. But in the end, without any actual experience or evidence, I must remain a skeptic. Magnan says, seriously, magic being real would be amazing, but nothing suggests it is. Technology is basically as close as we can get, and tech is really impressive, but magic fully existing would be the coolest thing ever. Taroni Bao says, while I do believe it is possible the intelligent beings outside our perception that can influence our reality may exist, I don't believe they'd take on the kinds of forms we'd think of when we hear words like ghost or spirit. Mr. Banana Storm says, if the paranormal was real, it would just be normal. Rajaroka says, I believe my stupidity is supernatural. Pachuco_Kadava says, mine is just natural. Epic Face 1399 says, I'd like to. I need proof. I think I would need to experience something paranormal myself that I couldn't explain any other way to make me believe. But I'm fascinated by it and seek those experiences out. As of now though, I still haven't had anything happen that fits the bill. Pterodactyl_souffle says, I don't expect to be believed, but as someone who has experienced it, you really don't want proof. It can make you feel profoundly unsafe in places that are supposed to be the most secure sanctuaries in your life. As a teenager, I would frequently hear footsteps in the attic above at night, and we'd wake to find all the doors in the upstairs hanging open. It's not even an inherently hostile activity in and of itself, but it's deeply unsettling in ways that will affect you psychologically and intrude on your ability to go about your life normally. Perfectly rational, honest questions will be raised you can't answer because people justly don't accept ghosts. As a reply, it isolates you, the phenomenon in general, I mean, not whatever it's doing specifically. Spirited Fan 8782 says, as a ghost I can confirm that ghosts are actually real. DM me if you want to become a ghost as well. r/AskReddit. Jazzliguaribadi9 says, how would you know if someone has manipulated your memory? Dadcubit 3000 says, you literally wouldn't know. Dame87 says, I used to know the answer to this. Rockestone says, if I wake up having Instagram app on my phone. Thiskandbathinswa says, there is no such thing as not manipulated memory. You are manipulating on your memory all the time. Shock Norm says, ain't no one gonna mess with this old man's memories. I got him locked down tighter than a virgin's legs on prom night. La Comtesse Gonflable says, your hippocampus will tingle. Hyperion_Tesla says, you wouldn't. Anderson and V says, everybody else would remember events differently than you. Space_Finna says, sometimes in dreams I become upset because I'm suddenly somewhere that should be hours later and it seems like I have amnesia for the intervening time. So I imagine if the continuity of my memory was disturbed, I might be able to pick up on it. Tasprid of her mother says, You get confused whenever the topic related to the memory is brought up. Someone says something about an event that happened during a period of time, and you find yourself lost, and you question it, and that confusion can vary based on how hard the memory was manipulated. Potatoravaltus says, depends how complete the manipulation is, and the skill of the manipulator. But it's say, finding holes in your memory, or finding bad/dodgy/nonsensical memories. The Silent Cicada says, A. Will Schweddy says, segmentation fault. Dayoffslith says, you find 4 Jetmanal pills in your bothergob's pocket. Lowplan 2884 says, if someone has manipulated your memory, you may notice that certain events or conversations that you recall are different than they actually happened, or that you have a false memory of something that never happened. You may also experience a sense of confusion or disorientation when trying to recall certain events or conversations. Additionally, you may feel like you are forgetting things that you know you should remember. Devious Devo says, someone shows you proof of what really happened, or maybe some point kinda of therapy and inner child healing to go back to events and try and feel out vibes. I dunno. Refrigerator Own 4601 says, dead giveaway something's been tampered with, if I can remember what I did yesterday. Reality Check is Imp says, gaslighting, which is commonly seen in employee-employer engagement or in a couple relationship. r/AskReddit. Nuasahadis says, what's a job that requires little to no human interaction? AC Moore says, whoever is supposed to answer the phone apparently. Sulfito says, data entry clerk. This job involves inputting information into computer systems, often in a repetitive and structured manner. There may be some communication with supervisors or co-workers, but most of the work is done independently. Freelance writer. Freelance writers can work from anywhere and create content for websites, newspapers, magazines, and other publications. They often communicate with editors via email or online tools. Transcriptionist. Transcriptionists convert audio or video recordings into written documents. They work independently and may not have any face-to-face interactions with clients or colleagues. Web developer. Web developers create and maintain websites, often working independently on projects. They may communicate with clients or colleagues via email, video conferencing, or other online tools. Programmer. Programmers write code and develop software, often working independently or in small teams. They may communicate with colleagues or clients via email or online tools, but most of the work is done independently. Surveyor. Surveyors work on location, measuring and analyzing land. They may work alone, with only occasional communication with clients or colleagues. Astronomer. Astronomers spend most of their time studying the stars and planets, often working alone. They may occasionally communicate with colleagues, but most of the work is done independently. Librarian. Librarians spend most of their time helping patrons find and use library resources. They may work alone and have little human interaction. Signal_ says, long distance lorry driver. Loud Tzu says, Reddit mod. Hello there, I own 500 says, crane operator. Wund_by_bots says, dock crane operator. Original Dark Dagger says, I work at a library part-time. I'm a reference person. Basically I help with computer issues, finding books, helping with paperwork and homework, doing anything that needs to be done like sorting books, getting books in from the return box, returning books, etc. I spend most of my shifts reading until I'm needed for something. It's nice and it's usually quiet. Additional_motor_621 says, Discord mod. Don't remember it says, forensic pathologists, hearse driver, undertaker. Itichio Kids Art says, lighthouse keeper. That's all for this video. Was it good? I know not, for I'm a robot. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. This video is the product of an automated process.